Hey guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and welcome to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. What's up guys? So I am back for a long overdue video. Anyway, so we're just gonna get right into it. I am prepping my nails right here. I did push my cuticles back. I did not record that, but I don't have to ever do it very much. So I'm going in with like this long barrel bit to get rid of all of my dead skin and like the dead cuticle and all that stuff. And then I go in with my regular sanding band and just roughen up my nail plate. And then after that, you can go ahead and either use like your nail dehydrator, but I went ahead and purchased some of these alcohol pad things, and I love them so much. So I'm going to use that for dehydrating my nail instead of the nail dehydrator. I'm going in with some liquid latex right now. I'm going around my cuticles. I was trying to be super precise, and I did end up having a reaction the way I did these nails, but I did record this whole tutorial, so I decided I was going to share it anyways. Yeah. So right here, I am taking the primer that I have, and you're going to go ahead and etch that into the full cover nail. And then here I am trying to be very precise and careful with the primer right here as well. This is what I'm using. This one I bought, but it has henna in it, so I didn't use it at all. This was before I really realized what my allergies were, what I'm allergic to and not allergic to. So after you go ahead and let the primer dry inside of the full cover nail tip, you're going to go ahead and put a layer of base coat and cure that for 30 seconds. And while that is curing, I'm putting a layer of base coat on my nail, and I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds. And then I'm just going to go ahead and inlay this hard gel or builder gel. This is from GellifiqueReview. This is kind of like a cross between Lazy Girl Method and the Apres method, because this stuff is so liquidy, like, and the viscosity is very thin. It's more like an Apres method with just a little bit of reinforcement, I guess. That's how I feel anyways. It's not necessarily Lazy Girl and it's not necessarily Apres. It's like somewhere in between, because I have to hold the nail on and press it on like an Apres nail. I can't just like set it on my nail plate and push it down like a Lazy Girl Method nail. So anyways, so right here you can see I'm going to show how you can't just like set it on your nail. You have to like hold it down like an Apres method and then cure it in place. And so I'll have everything that I used linked down below in the description box. I got this little nail lamp right here. It is amazing. I'm going to show everything I use in a bit too. But yeah, so basically I just go in and repeat that for all of the nails. It's really self-explanatory, I guess, like simple. Once you know, you go nail primer, you let that dry for a minute. You primer the inside of the nail. I didn't show that right here. You always make sure you primer the inside of your full cover nail, and then you're going to go ahead and let that dry for a minute, and then you do a base coat and cure that for 30 seconds, and then you do the same thing on your nail, base coat and cure too, and then you go ahead and lay your hard gel on the inside, and then cure it to your finger. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to let you guys watch me do this, and I'll pop back up in just a few. Okay, so while I have a little bit of time and you're watching me just repeat these steps, I'm going to talk about my allergies. I am literally allergic to all like acrylics for the most part. I think there's maybe one type of acrylic that I'm not allergic to. I cannot use any type of primer, period at all. Like I can't, I'm severely allergic to like nail glue, any type of glue like that, acrylic, bonding systems. What happened was with this, I thought that the primer I bought was like organic, but it was not. It definitely had methyl acrylic in it, which caused me to have a severe reaction with this set. But it also turns out that I'm severely allergic to trimethylpropane triacylate. And that is in some of GellifiQue's products. So it's not in all of their stuff. So as you can see, this builder gel color right here, that does not contain that ingredient. So I can actually use all of their colored builder gel and not have any type of reaction. Now their clear builder gel has about 8% trimethylpropane triacylate in it. So I really can't use anything that has any type of percentage of that in there. Their top coats also have trimethylpropane triacylate in it. And their gel polishes, not every single color, but most of their gel polishes also have trimethylpropane triacylate in it. But all of their base coats, their rubber base coats, their builder gels, their magnetic polishes, which I'm going to be buying, and some of their, I believe it's color changing polishes, they do not have the trimethylpropane triacylate in it. So I am going to go on a big haul and purchase all of their other colored shades of builder gel that they have, and purchase those polishes, because it really sucks not being able to use any type of like gel color or anything like that, because it takes so long for regular nail polish to like dry and top coat. And I'm like, I have kids and it's so convenient to be able to cure like your polish or anything like that. So anyways, yes, so I did come up with the system that I have been using, where I would basically top with base coat and then take the tacky layer off and then put like a regular shiny nail lacquer top coat on top and then let that dry. That's what I've been doing. But I just did my nails again, which I didn't record because I was testing out a system. And it seems to work out for the most part. I had a slight teeny bit reaction on one of my fingers only, and that's because I accidentally grabbed the Armoire top coat and top coated my finger on it, and I was like, oh my God. And I wasn't protected enough, and sure enough, that finger completely flared up. None of the other ones did, just this finger, the ring finger did. And yeah, so it's wonderful. But anyways, and that top coat has 25% trimethylpropane triacylate. And I was like, of course I would do that to myself because I'm Tessa and, you know, hey. Anyways, so we're nearing the end now of me applying all of the nails. So right after this, you can see that I already did my right hand and I applied a polish color. You can see that my around my cuticles are already red because I was already having a reaction. It wasn't really hurting at this point. It just was red and seemed a little hot. But yeah, it got pretty bad like the next day, so I had to take these nails off. But anyways, I really loved how these came out. So yeah, I went right in right away after I cured these, and with a cuticle bit, a rounded one, and I'm just taking off anything that came out of the sides, and you know, I'm just gonna clean up the nails really, really well, and I will pop back up in just a So, in case you guys are wondering why I've been gone for so long, I've been having a lot of health issues. A lot of you guys already know that I have autoimmune diseases and whatnot, but I got re-diagnosed with Meniere's disease in both of my ears, and I've been having really bad bouts of vertigo where I'm really sick. I had an ear infection for almost like 2 months now, and it wasn't going away. I was on 2 different types of antibiotics, and my referral to see a new specialist was approved, but they didn't have an appointment till like way out in May, and it's not even May yet. It's a couple days. May 1st is in like 3 or 4 days. So anyways, so yeah, I just, any of you that are suffering from that or any type of disease or autoimmune disease, like I understand, it gets really hard for me to just do anything really, or to be motivated to make content. And then my last video didn't do too well either. So, but I'm not going to give up. I don't want to give up. So anyways, now that I'm done filing and buffing, I went ahead and cleaned off all the dust with alcohol wipe, and you're just going to see me basically start the nail art. This is where I really messed up, and I didn't protect myself the way I should have. I thought, oh, because everything is HEMA-free, I'm not going to be allergic to it. That was my mistake, was thinking that because it was made without HEMA, because this is HEMA-free, and it's also not made with the demoyl hydroxyl HEMA something. There's like another chemical that they use instead of HEMA, but it doesn't have any of them. They're all HEMA-free, but I'm also allergic to an acrylate. So anyways, I just wasn't really aware of this until after this happened, that like, okay, well, this is all HEMA-free. There's got to be something. So I did a little test patches on each of my nails with the top coats, base coats, all that stuff. And I figured out what it was by going to their website for their SDS sheets and getting all that stuff down and just looking at every chemical ingredient for every product. And it was basically singling it out that way. So it took me a minute. But anyways, I'm going to shut up now and let you guys watch me do this nail art. And I'll pop back up in just a few. Is definitely self-leveling. So you see me put my hand like upside down a few times, just because it helps level it like a lot faster instead of just like waiting for it to level itself. But anyways, yes, this gel is self-leveling. So I really love this gel polish. I'm really sad that I can't use it because it does have trimethylpropane triacylate in it. It has about 6.6%. So anyways, but yeah. You always want to make sure you do a full cure of 60 seconds or more. Doesn't matter what your lamp is. For this type of thick gel, you always want to do 60 seconds or more. If you have an LED lamp or a UV lamp. So anyways, I'm just going to finish letting you watch me do this, and then I'm going to pop back up and we're going to talk about all the products that I have bought from this company. And yeah. All right, guys, so we're going to go through all the stuff that I have bought from this company, GellifiQue. This is their clear hard gel. I cannot use this because it does have trimethylpropane triacrylate in it. I think it has about 8%. But this is their other colored, one of their colored hard gels, builder gels, called Darling, and I can use this. I am not allergic to this product. It does not have trimethylpropane triacrylate, doesn't have any type of HEMA, the hemodrimethyl 2 or whatever it's called, the other ingredient they have. It doesn't have any HEMA in it. So this was that. The first one you saw was their rubber base coat. I mean, their regular base coat. That second one I popped up was their rubber base coat in medium. This is, I mean, thick. This is the one in medium. Those do not contain trimethylpropane triacrylate. I can use those. Now, their magic base coat, which is their peel-off base coat, I am not completely sure. I couldn't find an SDS sheet on that, so I haven't really used it. But this microcrystal top coat has trimethylpropane triacrylate. This one here has the most. That's their Armour top coat, which is supposed to be really good. And then they also have Ultra Seal Gel. It says it's hypoallergenic, but I'm allergic to trimethylpropane triacrylate, which is in almost everything, which is also in their matte top coats. I can't use those either. So basically where I'm at is I can use the builder gel that are colored and all their base coats. Clear builder gel and polishes. Their polishes contain 6.6% trimethylpropane triacrylate. I cannot use any of that stuff. I'm like severely allergic to that. Even a little bit of it will cause me to have a reaction. So I have to stay clear of it. I can, sorry guys. I can use their magnetic gel polish, which is like their cat's eye polishes. That does not contain that ingredient. And their, I think it's color changing. I can use that as well. So as you can see, these polish bottles are huge. That's what I really like. The smaller gel polish, I mean the base coat and all that stuff, that was like a little trial kit that I bought, so that's why they're so small. And then there are some sets like, not this one because I believe these are the big polishes. They might not be the big ones, but there are some other little polish sets that have some smaller bottles. I did buy 2 of those, and then I bought 2 of the bigger polish bottle sets, but I love how gigantic those bottles are. Like those polishes will last a very long time. So yeah, so that was a smaller set, and then see, these are the other big bottles that I bought. So anyways, yeah, these are amazing. I love how the color swatches are already on top. Not all the names are labeled on the top. Some of the shade names are on the bottom of the bottle. So anyways, but I just really love how they're already swatched. So anyways, yeah. For GellifiQue though, you do have to be licensed to purchase this. So like I said, my sister is a licensed nail tech, and my best friend is also a licensed cosmetologist. So they were so kind and gracious to gift to me these products and items so I can try to find something that worked for myself. So do be aware of that. You cannot just purchase this at all. I did spend almost over $200 on all of this stuff. So they did give me these for free. So because I think I spent so much, I got their paper forms for free. I actually really love those paper forms more than anything. So see right here, I thought that this was going to be okay as a primer, but it is not. So I can't use any of that. I did buy this too. There was no ingredients list on Amazon. The box obviously says it contains HEMA and methyl acrylate. So yeah, I can't use any of that, but I've been doing my nails without primer at all. And I have had no lifting. I don't have any problems, nothing like of the sort. So I guess maybe it just depends on how you're prepping your nails, if you're doing it well enough. I just make sure I clean my nail plate really good. So I also bought this little flashlight thing right here. This is a 12-watt LED. It's amazing. It's so powerful. It works really, really good. And then I bought that stand for nail polish, but it works perfect for that. So anyways, and those came with 2 little flashlights, and it also came with batteries. So it was the best like $12 I spent. So anyways, as you can see, I had already started the design on one hand and I finished it. So you're going to see how I did this other one. I realized right up to that moment you just saw that it was unfocused. So basically right here, what I'm doing is I line up the stripes. I kind of like do each line like wonky, And then when I go in with the next stripe, like the next line, I line it up and clean up the next one. So you see kind of, you'll see how I do it. I make each stripe kind of big, and then I go in and clean it up with the next one over, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to let you watch me do this because it's super self-explanatory, and I'll pop back up in a few because I have been talking forever. So now I'm just going to go in with my stones. I'm using Swarovskis and AB stones that I got from Amazon. So my Swarovskis I always get from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and then like the AB stones I always order those off of Amazon. My inspiration for this look was kind of like, you know, like those Hershey Kiss swirls, that was like chocolate swirls. It kind of reminded me of that. I went with like, I used like the shade from each hand on each other, and then I use like a neutral shade in between to make like the stripes. Anyways, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you watch me finish doing the rhinestone work. I just wanted to pop in just to say what I was doing. I started getting really swollen and red around my cuticles on my right hand because I did this hand first. But as you can see right there, my thumb on my left hand was starting to react too, unfortunately. But yeah, so this video is very old. I did this couple months ago already, and I'm so sorry guys that it has just been sitting here, and I edited it and I wasn't sure if I was going to do another Thriller Thursday or not, or just put another video out there. I just, don't come after me. I hope this is helpful. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this video too, because I left a lot of like everything in there, and I don't know if you guys like that or not, you know, where I'm doing my rhinestone work, maybe I can start it and then you guys like to cut in at the end and see just like it finished. I'm not really sure. I just like to try to please everyone, even though I know I cannot please everybody. But anyways, yeah, I really hope you guys like how this set came out. I was actually really in love with this set, and I did not want to take it off. I tried so hard to keep it on for so long, but it only lasted 24 hours, if that, and I had to take everything off completely. So anyways, but yeah, so let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and clicking on this video and hanging out with me. So anyways, yeah, until next